They say you remember the moment your life splits in half. For me, it was the second he walked into my sister's wedding, drunk, bleeding, and laughing like he was the one getting married. He wasn't invited. He wasn't supposed to be there. He didn't even know the bride. He just crashed through the wrong banquet hall door, bleeding from his hand, holding a half-broken bottle of champagne and slurring something like, "Well, this ain't the Marriott." People gasped. Someone screamed. Security started moving. And me? I laughed, because chaos has a sound, and that night, it sounded like him. His name was Theo. At least, that's what he told me. I never actually saw an ID. He found me outside on the steps an hour later while the party raged on inside. My shoes were off. I was smoking a cigarette I didn't even want. And he said, "You look like you needed a little bit of wrong." I should have walked away. Instead, I let him sit next to me. Instead, I asked if he was okay. Instead, I laughed again when he said weddings were just funerals in disguise. God, I should have walked away. We started seeing each other after that. He didn't have a car. Or a place, really. He called himself a nomad. He couch surfed, worked odd jobs, skated through life like reality owed him nothing. He said he liked that I didn't talk too much. Said I was different from the girls who begged for attention. Said I had sad eyes and a hurricane under my skin. I thought that was poetry. Now I know it was a warning. It started like a storm you're too far inside to run from. We were fast, loud, electric, fighting, then fucking, then laughing in diners at 4 a.m. He made me feel seen and invisible at the same time, like I was the center of his universe but also just orbiting something far more dangerous than I understood. He didn't like when I asked questions about his past, about where he went at night, about the cash in his backpack or the bruises he came home with. He'd smile, cup my face, and say, "Don't ruin this, Dani." And I believed him. Because when you want something to be real badly enough, you ignore the fire it's setting inside you. He moved in without asking. One night he was just there, with a duffel bag and a playlist. He filled my apartment with incense, sketchbooks, and silence, and I let him. God, I let him. The money started going first. Small things, then bigger. He said he borrowed it, said it was temporary, said I shouldn't be counting. Then came the fights. He'd disappear. Show up 3 days later smelling like liquor and guilt. Say he got jumped. Say he was doing this for us. He never told me what this was, but I was too deep to ask anymore. Too tired. Too in love. Or whatever I'd let myself rename love just to survive it. I found a passport once. His photo, a different name, the same birth date, but the face was off, like it had been edited. When I asked him about it, he laughed. "It's just a fake for gigs. I've done some weird modeling shit. Don't make it weird." Then he kissed me. Hard. Like punishment. I told myself it didn't matter. I was 25, lost, lonely, and addicted to chaos that made me feel something. I thought I was in love. Truth was, I was drowning and calling it swimming. Then came the night everything shattered. He didn't come home for 4 days. Wouldn't answer his phone. I panicked. Called hospitals. Called mutual friends. Nothing. Then I got a text. Just a photo. Of me, sleeping. Taken from outside the bedroom window. No caption, no number. Just silence. And I knew it was him. When he finally showed up, he acted like nothing happened. Said I was overreacting. Said I was paranoid. Said maybe I should get help. That night, I locked myself in the bathroom and cried until my face went numb. When I came out, he was asleep in my bed, arm draped over the space I usually occupied, breathing like he hadn't just broken something sacred. I stood there, watching him, and for the first time, I felt scared of the man I thought I loved. I started hiding money, planning escape routes, leaving work early just to sit in coffee shops and imagine a life without him. Then one night, I caught him on my laptop. He said he was ordering food, but when I checked later, my screen history showed something else. My bank info, my ID scans, my email. Opened, sent, deleted. He was building something. I didn't know what, but it had my name written all over it. I confronted him, and for the first time, he didn't apologize, didn't yell, didn't cry. He just smiled, like the game was over, like he'd won. And I knew, if I stayed, I'd disappear inside his story forever. I waited until he passed out. 3:12 a.m. I packed one bag, took my documents, left my keys on the kitchen counter beside the Polaroid he took of me laughing on our first week together, and I ran. New train, new name, no plan, no safety net, just survival. I didn't say goodbye, didn't leave a note, didn't cry on the ride out. I sat there in the darkness, watching the city blur behind me, and I swore I'd never be that girl again. The one who fell for a man made of lies. The one who mistook poison for passion. I thought I left him behind. But the thing about ghosts? They don't need doors.